Welcome back to Spring in Math 8. I'm Mr. Burns. Today's lesson is about graphing linear equations using the slope-intercept form. The slope of a line describes how to navigate from one point of the line to another. And the y-intercept of the line describes the point where it crosses the y-axis. Once you have this information, graphing becomes really easy. So think about the last lesson we did previously. We used that form y equals mx plus b. We're going to be applying that skill today to help us create graphs. Let's go ahead and try a few. The first example we have here, we're asking you to graph the equation y equals 2x plus 5. Now I'm going to zoom in here to get the coordinate plane a little larger. Okay, let's begin. We know here that based on the y equals mx plus b slope-intercept form, that 2 is our slope and 5 is our y-intercept. So I'm going to go ahead and put a point at positive 5 on the y-axis, and I'm going to use the yellow highlighter icon so you can see it clearly. So I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there now you can see that right on the graph. Now, our slope tells us we need to go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. So not back from the origin, but from the positive 5 point on the graph, we're going to go up 2, 1, 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Now, go ahead and, if you've been doing this on paper, go ahead and connect that line yourself to the best you can. Draw that. All right. Now we have our line graphed here on our coordinate plane. And that represents the equation y equals 2x plus 5. Let's go ahead and try another one. OK. Now we have the equation y equals negative 3x plus 5. If you don't have a coordinate plane in front of you, I'd like you to pause the video and quickly draw yourself a coordinate plane that you can work alongside while we do this instruction. OK, so again, we're going to zoom in a little bit on our coordinate plane so we have a much clearer view. Now, based on the information we have here, y equals negative 3x plus 5, our slope, we can tell, is the number in front of the x value, in this case, negative 3. And the y-intercept is positive 5. In fact, it's the same intercept from our last problem. So let's go ahead and find that y-intercept. We're going to count up to 5 from the origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, we are going to use rise over run to help us create the slope. In this case, it's negative 3. So we're actually not going to go up 3. We're going to go down 3, and then 1 over to the right. So here we go. Down 1, 2, 3, over 1. Down 1, 2, 3, over 1. Now we have our 3 points on our graph, and we can get a ruler out, or in my case, connect them with our little cool pen tool here we have. And that'll be the equation we have here, y equals negative 3x plus 5. So I'm going to go ahead and connect them. OK. There you can see it. I hope that it compares and looks similar to the one you created right there at home. All right, last example we're going to run through here. Now this one could be tricky. Let's read the equation. Y equals negative 2/5 x. That's all they gave us. It's not exactly in the y equals mx plus b form. So some of us may be wondering, where is the y-intercept in this equation? Well, you should know that if there's no y-intercept listed or no b listed here in the equation, we're actually just going to go ahead and start using the origin as our y-intercept. So go ahead and put your finger there in the middle of the the origin, which is the point 0, 0. That's going to be my very first point. And I've got myself a little dot there at the origin now in yellow. OK. Now we're going to go down 2 and over 5, and then down 2 and over 5. So we have to create 2 more spots on our graph. So down 1, 2, over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down 2, 1, 2, and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somewhere over there. So now we have our 3 points on our graph, and we can go ahead and connect them. Sorry, my pen's turning on. There we go. All right, now we have our graph of our line, y equals negative 2/5 x. I hope you learned something today about how to graph. If not, rewatch the video. Catch you next time.